Hey guys! Wow, I just took an empty sip, hang on. Goodness, alright. Let's get started on this vlog. So basically, as the title card kind of read out, this is originally intended for Mozik because they actually do a little vlog section. I wanted to do a legit vlog for a vlog section, but I figured this should probably be released on my main channel as well. Which is probably a good call, because a lot of the stuff I have to discuss is for my audience to know in general. For those of you who do not know Mozik, it is an awesome video platform that is coming out that I am very lucky enough to beta test. I've been beta testing it the past 2.5 weeks, and truthfully it's actually something I'm really into because the content that it helps inspire and upload and develop is just really awesome. I am not making a video about that right now though, this is mainly for moi, but I do plan to make a more thorough review of the basic kind of thing later on. I might do so after they start going into the app itself rather than developer mode they have currently. We'll see. So for those of you sticking around for moi, I basically have a few things I need to discuss with you guys, at least 3 items in total that are very important. For those of you who aren't able to stick around for the stuff after those 3, please listen for those 3. I'll attempt to summarize it and go at it as I can. So, number 1. I actually have extended the Draw Your Style challenge, which is on the Twitters, as you can see from the cute little adorable Twitter little bird. That is so wing. It's so cute. I have this challenge for basically celebrating 400 followers on the Twitters. So I actually released a poll. I was like, hey guys, what you want to do? Raffle, draw your style, or what? And they're like, you know what? We want to draw your style. So I was like, alright, I got you. So I spent the next 3 weeks or so in my spare time sort of drawing this awesome little picture, which is this beautiful window with the fairy sitting at the bottom of said window. The fairy is basically with like yellowish wings with pink hair, blue dress, and the window itself is a little arched window. And there's only 3 entries so far, which isn't too bad, and I know for a fact there's 2 other people working on theirs. So I extended it to October 12th or 13th, I think it was 12th, basically giving you about more than a week to work on it. And it should be able to help you guys situate yourself with it. For those of you who aren't familiar with Draw Your Style challenges, it's something I actually picked up from Instagram. Basically, an artist will post a picture, and you will basically go about it to where you transfer it into your own style. And it's kind of like you know how there's the fairy in mine, right? You can draw that fairy, but you don't have to do the exact pose. You don't have to do the exact, like, same window frame. It'll have to, like, resemble it, but it doesn't have to be, like, exact. It can just simply be to where it's with your kind of flair to it. You can do the magic around the fairy. You can do it to where the blue dress is a little bit more flowy, or the pink hair is more flowy, that kind of thing. And it's actually something I encourage. So another thing I wanted to make sure that was clear in the Twitter thread of the Draw Your Style stuff is to basically add something to the window. Add anything you want. I actually went ahead and drew a little rose vine on the side for my little feature that I wanted to add to it. And I'm hoping that other people are inspired to add something to it as well. One of the entries by Madison, I don't know if you're watching or not, but their entry is actually pretty cool. They have like these roses that were super killer, and I can't wait to show their and other people's entries as well and give my thoughts on them. It's really cool. But that is actually pinned on my Twitter profile because a certain someone gave me the bright idea of pinning it to my Twitter profile. So that way it's easier for you guys to find and participate. So that was number 1. Now to number 2. Number 2, I actually have been lacing Legend of Zelda Your Character Hears. Because I don't know if you have noticed, but I love my Legend of Zelda. I actually just got these. It's great, isn't it? The little spiritual stones from Ocarina of Time. I'm one step away from unlocking the Triforce. I also am wearing a awesome Legend of Zelda t-shirt that has a little Ocarina outline with Saria sitting on her little stump. That's my favorite character, by the way. She's awesome. But the reason why I released these is because my birthday was September 29th. And I actually wanted an excuse to draw Legend of Zelda stuff. So, what better way than offering me to draw you with Legend of Zelda stuff? So right now there's 2 Your Character Hears Legend of Zelda themed stuff. This one right here is one of them. It's where you can have a Legend of Zelda item displayed above you and a little description below you. Kind of like, you know, item gained kind of thing. Those are actually $8, but they're extremely customizable. The description, I'm actually going to just do random words, kind of describing the item. It won't be a copy and paste. It will not be a copy and paste. It just won't. Truth be told, it's actually pretty cool, but for those of you who aren't into ponies, I do have a human version, or kind of human, or Hylanoid. How would you say that word? It's like Hyrule, Hyerland, I have no idea. Basically, you'll be from Hyrule and the land of Zelda and Link and all that jazz, where you have the pointy ears, but you're not an elf. Yeah. So you can be that humanoid creature, humanish, or the pony. Like I said, there's currently 2 Legends of Your Character Hears. This one right here being the item, the other one actually being one where you are running for your dear life from some cuckoos, and it's hilarious. It's basically those little chickens that chase you around if you mess with them. So you can run from them, or you can receive an item. The item one, as mentioned, is about $8. The running one's about $5. Link to the sheet below, along with the link for the Draw Your Style challenge and all that. Number 3. I actually just, like, kind of mid-September, opened commissions. So for those of you who wanted to commission me, or you're interested in just me drawing you something, you can definitely check those out. They have different prices, they have different elements where you can basically request whatever you want, and the only thing I ask of you is to just read up to the terms of services. And it's something that I actually snuck into to where if I'm asking you to check the terms and services, in the little terms and services little guide and bag, you can actually find a secret password, and once you acquire that password, I'll know that you did read. I will see what the password is, but I'll go ahead and give a few examples of what I'm offering. I am offering badges, I'm offering little character figures, which is basically full body. I am actually offering sketches, where you can actually commission a sketch. I got my sketchbook right here. I'll go ahead and show you what the sketches kinda involve. The sketches can be elaborate, or they can be just simple, and they're just for $7. For example, this sketch of Princess Big Neck and Princess Deadpool fighting is pretty legit. But it's not just ponies, there's other things I sketch as well. Let's go ahead and find... Oh, this one's very interesting. This is actually a root beer float spider. where his body is ice cream and he has root beer inside of him. I kind of forgot the story behind that one, but I remember someone accidentally saying root beer spider, and I wanted to draw it. But yeah, it's also something you can get. Another example of the commissions I offer is the badges, which is just $10. For those of you who get digital commissions, I will be sending you the file with full resolution to your email, so that way you can have it and keep it under your regards and all that. For those of you who ask for a physical thing, like, you know, sketch, I can actually mail you the sketch once I have a PO box set up. One of the goals I'm actually going to feature for my patron, as you saw the logo over there in a minute, I am going to revise the goals to where one of the first goals, which is going to be about $50 a month, is to have my own post office, little you know, post office little boxy box so you can send letters to and all that jazz. The really cool thing about that actually is once I open that, it kind of opens a world of possibilities. I can go ahead and send people stuff a little bit more easier on the conscious. There's stuff you guys can send to me. Even a simple letter will be definitely kept and like secured into basically, you know, my items of belongings and all that. Aw, man. I'm really looking forward to it too, though. I am hoping that one of you will participate in one of the three, but if you're not able to do one of the three, go ahead and check out all three and possibly link it to someone you thought might be. So those are the three things that I need to tell you guys. The other items I need to go ahead and let you guys know for this month is I am working on Inktober. Inktober is this month, aka during October, where you draw a month worth of ink drawings. I actually have already started, but instead of posting every day, I'm actually going to be posting once a week with entries that I've made that week. So some weeks I might have a little bit more, some weeks might have a little bit less. So far I have 2 done, and that's about it. And technically we're on the 3rd day, so that's not too bad. Huh. It's not too bad at all. I'm kind of happy just noticing that. But my prompts list is actually Linktober, where I'll be drawing Legend of Zelda stuff with the wonderful Inky Inks. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a crap ton of those and basically just kind of go into it. I've saved a page for each of the prompts. One of the prompts I finished recently was Spirit/Guide, but I actually did Guide, which my friend Nova suggested. There's actually a lot of different prompts. There's Dragon, there's Boss. Well, I have to feature my favorite boss. Which boss is my favorite? Holy crap. Ooh, I know which boss. And soon, so shall you. I'll be mostly posting these on Instagram, and for those of you who want to check them out, then I will be linking the Instagram posts through my Twitter, so for those of you who follow my Twitter, it will go there. And then, towards the end of the month, I'll go ahead and upload all of them on DeviantArt, and then a collage of them. We'll see how many I do this year. Last year, I only did 12, but I am determined to do more. Find out. So that's one of the things I'm doing this month. The other thing that I am going to really buckle down and do is at least 2 videos for the official schedule of the Pig Fairy, where I'll actually be doing legit content instead of random streams and random vlogs. But yeah, look forward to that. I'll go ahead and release more as time goes by. For all of you watching, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, or 2, or 3. Thanks everybody.